comment if you would join us.
PAX is here. We're here. It's been a wild ride.
The energy from the room was amazing. I mean, it was 6,500 rabid fans that were there to see gameplay footage.
We're talking about the way that the Imperial Agent will be able to play, and then also, some of the top combat tactics that he'll be using.
You're listening to Darth Hater Podcast.
Justin Lowe here from Darth Hater, here at the PAX, main theater here at the panel on Saturday. And you are?
Brad.
And I'm sure you got a chance to actually play the game.
We spent a good deal of time just hanging around the booth, too, just watching other people play as well.
What classes did you play?
I only got to play the Sith Warrior. We were going to try to the Bounty Hunter after next, but there's quite a bit along the lineup, and we wanted to check out a couple other things and talk to the guys who are creating the game as well while we were there.
So have you been following the game very much?
Not as much as some of my other friends have. This actually was a bit more of an eye-opener, seeing the game play right there, actually hearing how they've done a lot more with the story of the game than other MMOs I've played in the past. The voice acting alone is just impressive to see in an MMO.
Cutscenes you liked quite a lot?
Well, it's just more of a unique feeling. Like MMOs is most of the time it's just grind. You get this block of text and you stop reading at some point. But when you hear it, you listen to the whole thing.
Absolutely, completely agree. So what classes are you playing? Well, what class is going to be your main if you play the game?
Oh, Bounty Hunter straight up.
Bounty Hunter, so burn people's faces.
Oh yeah, and hunt Jedis, whatnot.
People will die in fires.
That's the kind of preferable choice.
So what gameplay element are you most excited to see? I mean, either PvP, space combat, anything?
I'm actually really looking forward to the story element that, it's been promised and advertised, and what I'm seeing here even at PAX. I like PvP quite a bit, but I think the story is actually, it's probably going to tell me on this.
It's understandable. They've been obviously gearing their game towards story, so yeah, absolutely. Completely agree. So thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. You'll see yourself on the podcast, and hope you enjoy the panel.
All right. Thanks, man.
It's Justin Lowe here with Darth Hater at PAX, talking with
Cammy.
Nice to meet you, Cammy. So you, I'm sure, had a chance to actually play the game at PAX. What did you think?
I thought it was very smooth, actually. I'm hoping that they do some sort of beta testing for it, because I didn't really there was like a 10-minute limit on how much I got to play, but it looked really nice.
Awesome. What classes do you play?
I'm going to play a Sith Warrior.
What class were you able to play at the demo?
That's what I waited for, yeah. I watched the Inquisitor too. It was also really powerful, so.
Sort of your sort of warlock, range, DPS, caster base.
Yes.
Awesome. So what gameplay element, I mean, thus far, I know story is like this big thing, and a lot of people are glomming onto that because it's the first time seen for the public. What did you think? What gameplay element are you currently looking for? Is it story, or is it PvP, or what?
Well, I'm most interested in the story because I really want to start roleplay guilds. in the game when it starts. So that's going to be a big deal to have like a good versus evil sort of thing there.
I completely understand that. So thank you for your time. We really appreciate it. We're glad that we got here on the podcast, and you'll see yourself on the website. It's Justin Lowe here at PAX in front of the panel that we're sort of waiting here in line here. Here with
Eric.
Awesome. Do you have a tour form name or Darth Vader name?
Actually, I don't.
No, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. So you got to play the game, obviously, and what class did you play, and what did you think of it?
I played as a smuggler. I was pretty interested. It was nice to see that they had ranged combat in the game, and the cover system was a little hard to get used to, but it was neat that they had covers. And it looked interesting. It looks like I was hearing some other people say, it looks solid at this point. As far as a storyline, you can see that there's some cinematics and things like that. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Awesome. So as far as class, I mean, for launch, what are you planning on playing? Do you have any?
Definitely a smuggler. That was the one I couldn't wait to see. So I went around all the different booths to find the smuggler booth, and that's definitely the one I want to try out. I don't know how they're going to make this work. I'm hoping there's some smuggling missions with the ships and things like that. That's what I'm hoping for.
It would be hard to do that without smuggling missions. I mean, a smuggler has to sort of have those.
The thing is, you always compare this to Galaxies a little bit, and I just remember the smuggler in Galaxies was so not a smuggler in any way, shape, or form, so it got me nervous when I saw they had a smuggler
Drug
class.
dealer.
Yes, but so yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Awesome. So what part of the game are you most excited about? Story, PvP, end-game rating?
I think I'm the most excited about the story. I think that's going to give it some oomph to an RPG that a lot of like WoW and other things where you're just kind of reading some scripts and it's like, okay, I've got this mission to do and this mission to do, and it doesn't really carry on a life. And maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, but I think I'm excited to see how those cinematics play out, how they do that, and then also play with other people on the same missions. I think that's pretty neat.
I understand that completely. So you're here with the Plants vs. Zombies.
Yes, thank you for
mask.
saying that. So people know why I have this on my face. So.
That's all right. So that's awesome. I mean, there are a bunch of people walking around with cones on their heads. So yeah, I completely understand that. And you're looking to get one at some point.
Well, I had one, but it kept getting blown away by the winds.
Awesome. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with us, and we really appreciate it, and look forward to playing with you. Hopefully at some point in spring 2011. So,
Thanks. Yeah,
awesome. It's Justin Lowe from the PAX line. We're sitting here waiting for the panel to start here with Darth Vader, and
I'm Jimmy Ellis.
awesome. So you got a chance to actually play the game, obviously, right?
Yes, I have.
Awesome. What class did you play?
I played the Smuggler.
Cool. What'd you like? How'd you like it?
A Smuggler has always been a favorite of mine, and really I just wanted to see the new moves that the Smuggler class was going to have and how it was going to play in this new BioWare version of the game, because I used to play the old Galaxies game, and I liked the Smuggler back then, but now I'm ready for the new one.
I think it'll be a pretty interesting class to play. It's, if done right, will be a pretty awesome class to play.
Yeah. I mean, everyone else wants to be a Jedi or a Sith. I want to be the other guy.
No, I completely understand that. I'm right there with you. I'm playing a bounty hunter for that reason.
Yep.
Just another guy in the world.
Exactly.
So you're the best. A smuggler or bounty hunter. That's it.
If the credits are right, I'll do the job, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So what class you're planning on playing? Obviously, the smuggler for launch. So with that, are you psyched about like space combat? Like what's your favorite gameplay element that you're looking forward to?
I am looking forward to the space combat because LucasArts has, in the past made really awesome, great flight simulator games, and I am looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the customizable ships and what you can do and everything in that aspect. Other than that, the combat engine itself looks phenomenal. I'm just excited about the game. Big Star Wars fan, too.
I understand that. So, yeah, we're all Star Wars fans here. I was actually at Star Wars Celebration 5 pretty recently. So, yeah, Star Wars fans, we all know what we're looking for when it comes to this game.
Very true.
So, and hopefully BioWare won't disappoint, obviously, in that sense.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. You'll be on the podcast, and hopefully we'll see you in spring 2011.
See you there.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
Thanks. This is Justin Lowe from DarthVader.com here with...
Nico. Just Nico, it's enough.
Do you have a name on the tour forum, or...?
Yeah, I'm NK Griever, but I rarely post these days, just to add some comments sometimes. But Yeah.
That's awesome. So as far as the game is concerned, they're showing it on the show floor. I'm sure you had a chance to play it.
Yeah, I had a chance to play it, and even though it was still only low-level gameplay, I was positively surprised. I was getting a little worried, but it actually plays really well, and that was good. It's smooth, and for the state it's in, I'm really happy to see that they're actually, well, I think anyway, going the right way about it, and it seems to be on track. That's all I can say at this moment. It was great fun.
This is the first time that you got to play it
Yeah, it was the first time.
at Gamescom, so I figured.
Yeah, well, I was at Gamescom last year, but they didn't let us play that time. But yeah, this time was the first time, and I was really thrilled to get my hands on it. It was great fun.
And what classes exactly?
I played the Sith Warrior, and I'm gonna play another class tomorrow, probably the Inquisitor, just to check it out. I like being a Sith, so.
So good enough to go back for.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So what class are you planning on playing?
Well, starting with the Sith Warrior, but probably gonna try all of them out. At least the Inquisitor, and then most likely the Imperial Agent, and well, at least every Sith class, Empire class. I'm not so much into Republic, but that's personal preference.
Right there with you. Yeah. So as far as like gameplay elements, what gameplay elements are you psyched about playing? Like PvP, space combat?
Well, personally, I love my PvP, so I'm definitely going to be looking forward to the whole PvP aspect of the game and hoping they're going to show something maybe later, hopefully.
At this panel that we're sitting at.
Yeah, and what I noticed while playing the game and then testing some other games on the show floor is the difference that the whole voiceover and cutscene things make. It's a whole different experience. I didn't think so, actually. I was thinking it would be awesome, but I didn't think it would be like this much of a difference. I went ahead and played another game, anyway, another MMO later, and they had the standard quest text thing, and it just wasn't the same. It's just way different, and that's
weird coming from a game that doesn't do that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's I don't know. It just throws you off when you click on an NPC and nothing happens except a pop-up comes up. It's just not the same anymore. You just kind of want to see how they interact, and it's awesome. I like that.
Well, we hope you guys enjoy the panel. And we're excited to see it. I'm sure that you are as well.
Definitely. Hopefully, they're going to show a lot of new stuff.
That'd be awesome.
Exactly.
So, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. No problem.
We're here at the PAX line here for the panel, and I'm here with.
Olivia Oldright.
Awesome. So you got a chance to play the game, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, I got to play it yesterday, actually.
What class did you play?
I got to play two. I got to play the Smuggler, and then I went back later and played the Sith Inquisitor.
Awesome. What did you think of it?
It was really fun. The Inquisitor was definitely my favorite. I like kind of the more squishy but, high damage sort of classes. But the Smuggler was really fun, too.
So blast cannon, sort of burst DPS is your calling?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So as far as like what class you're planning on playing when the game comes out, have you decided yet like what class you're set on?
On the Empire side, definitely do want to play the Inquisitor.
What about, for instance, Republic side, if you were going to play a class on that side?
I'm not sure yet. I do like the look of the Consular and the Smuggler, but...
Okay, as far as gameplay elements that you've seen thus far, they're talking a lot about story, and that's been a lot of what they've been talking about as of late. But as far as your favorite gameplay element, what are you looking forward to the most?
In terms of gameplay?
Yeah, so like space combat, PvP, PvE, raiding.
Probably the PvE. I actually do a lot of soloing. I like to play with close friends, but I don't really like doing random pickup groups.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you in 2011 in spring once the game releases. Do you have a tour forum name?
I do, but I'm a lurker. I don't post.
Okay, that's fine. Well, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Sure.